I knew from a very early age that I was gay. My life was bottled up inside my body. You couldn't talk about it, but you had nobody to talk to. So you live in your own little world, and you have this facade for the world to see that isn't really your life. It's the life they think you should have. Didn't think this was going to affect me like this, but you do. You live a lie, and I lived a lie for 31 years because there was nothing else you could do. It was down to very risky meet in public places. So the cruising and the cottaging it was a lifestyle, not a lifestyle of choice. If I had the time to live it again, I wouldn't have done it, but there was nothing else to do. You didn't have the opportunity to socialise. It was all underground. Back then, you were a little more, you had to be a little more political, because there was still the stigma. I mean, then the legal age was 18, so it was still 16 for straights, 18 for gays. There was still that differentiation. Section 28 had come out. We went on marches to have it repealed. My one and only march for that was in 2003. And it was a Sunday, and we all met up outside the uni, marched through the streets, and it was something I felt I had to do. You've got to keep moving forward and have equality. And it's not equality of because you're gay. For me, it's equality because you're human. There's no difference between me and you and you know, Joe Soap and anybody. We're all the same people, different outers, but we're all made the same way. Guys and girls that are coming out now, because it is a level playing field, they haven't known any different. It is easier to come out. They think this is normal, which it is, you know, but their normal and our normal are poles apart.
Over the last 50, 60 years, it's become almost completely acceptable to be gay. In a lot of places, I do think that it can be geographic. Coming from a background in which it's relatively middle class and forward thinking, and you know, it was always something that was completely fine, and there was never a point in which I'd ever thought that it wasn't normal or accepted or a thing.
The further away from a main city, it does get harder and harder to be you.
I think there's a more openly gay scene in Brighton. It's way less common that you would see openly gay people out together in Reading. The same little amount of stigmatisation, but Brighton, I feel, definitely is kind of more out.
You can come out so much younger now because it is accepted. That's your right. You have a right to be you. I'm so glad that it is as it is now, but it'll be nice when it's Brighton across the world.